The coalition, Peter Dutton in particular, has been going around sprouting. They're going to hold a second referendum if the voice fails. They're calling it a Plan B referendum. Very interesting. As a news poll shows, support for the voice is tumbling. Oh, isn't it good news? So AP report that, according to the coalition, is going to be held on the same day as the federal election. I think they've done that before. So maybe nothing too sinister in that part. And the difference between this referendum and Plan B referendum is they're going to recognise the Indigenous people, but not enshrine the voice. Is it really a Plan B, or is it just one big plan that's going on? Because recognition, that's the actual main, as we've mentioned before, that's the main danger. Well, once that happens, well, they can create any voice they want. Like that, even if it's a big plan all along, and they intended to lose this one, or they expected to, if this one actually got up, they'd certainly take it. Or it could be the case that the steal could still be on, because the Yes campaign is there to deny, we don't believe the polls. So, they could be at 15%, and somehow with Tom Foolery and his AEC, oh, you're not going to believe it, late swings, mail-in ballots, names don't even have to be correct. The voice just got up, can you believe it? I think the likelihood of stealing it, I think if the polls become too swayed, they won't be able to steal it, surely not.
Why are you telling people to vote no?
Basically, it's a takeover. Don't want to take our sovereignty, so we fall under their jurisdiction as British subjects. So once our sovereignty is ceded, then we'll have no power.
I just thought I'd show that bit at the end. I've got a video coming up on this, because what Anthony Mundine, he talks about the voice, and he says what a load of nonsense this is, but what he's talking about here is a recognition and how it's going to take away their sovereignty. Because I've had a bit of a look at it, rudimentary, I've just working on the video, but from what I've seen so far, if the Aboriginals go along with being recognised, well then they will put themselves under the Crown, because this land was taken by the Crown under terra nullius, but the Aborigines have never agreed to it. They've never signed anything. They've never given this land up. And that's what he's talking about. They still have a claim to it. They were here first, I guess. So very interesting. So I'll get that video up in the next week or so. But anyway, good news. Looks like the voice is failing at this stage. And if the real job will be, if it's one big plan or Plan B, is to make sure that they never get recognised. All right, that's it for this one.